guys, it's day 6 of Vlogmas. How are you? I am just working at my desk. I have my Seattle pop-up cities available in my Etsy shop. There are only 6 available at this moment. I just posted it. I posted those because I got an email today from one of my viewers who was wondering when I was going to get those posted, so those are up now because she wants to purchase one. And she also asked me if I still work at the school. Now, I knew this was going to come up soon because I'm sure with Vlogmas you guys are seeing that I can just run to Target at any moment of the day. The fast answer is no, I'm not working at the school at this point. The long answer is I actually had to leave my job back in September. So that's why I was able to get ready for a craft show, because I've been out of work. All right, so what happened? Scott and I are here in the States working and living here because we're on a visa. The visa we have is good for 3 years. We moved here in 2015. It's now 2018. It's been 3 years that we've lived here. We need to renew our visa, and we can do that for 2 more years, and then after that we can renew it for 2 more years. So we started the process back in the spring, and things were all filed and everything by the end of the spring, beginning of the summer. But it was just taking a really long time to get back to us. It was just like, oh my God, it's just sitting on a pile on a desk somewhere in the government. And in addition to my visa, so Scott has a visa, and then because of his visa, the kids and I are on visas. I have an additional work authorization card that I need to show that I'm qualified to work in the States. And mine was due to expire September 25th. So summer ended, I went back to work, and I was just like, oh my God, they need to hurry up with my paperwork. And it was getting close to the deadline, so I had to go to my boss and say, look, I'm very soon not going to be allowed to work here. And I wasn't allowed to substitute. I wasn't allowed to volunteer. I couldn't show any way that I would be in the school working at all, because we could get in some big trouble and the school could get in some big trouble. So I had to leave. And the last day I was there, I had to sign papers that they were terminating me. It was really crummy. Unfortunately, I had to leave, and I said, I don't know if this is going to take 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Like, I have no idea what the timeline is. So my last day of work was September 25th. The kids don't know why I left. I told 3 of the kids that I work with, and I figured they would understand. I miss them so much. I didn't want to leave, but I was forced to, and unfortunately, the position's been filled. My boss said, I'll leave it open as long as I can. Just please, God, get your work authorization card. I'm like, I'm trying. We also haven't been able to go visit Bryn because if we left the country, we were afraid we wouldn't get back in. I've stayed in touch with the people that I work with. We get together every, 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll just meet on a Friday and go have a drink and chat about work and the fact that I'm not there anymore. So it's been nice that I've been able to stay in touch with them. One of those days that I went out with everybody from work, I got to meet my replacement. So that was lovely. She's a really sweet person. I'm really happy for her, but it was just like, oh my God. But I'm happy to say that today, December 6th, my work authorization card finally arrived. So I called my boss and I said, I'm holding a shiny new work authorization card in my hand, and I've been in touch with him all along saying I'll let you know as soon as I get it. And he's like, oh my God, we want you back in the building. And to be honest, when I started back in September, he spoke to me a few times, and he wants me to actually apply to be a certified teacher and to teach the LRC to kids. And I was so flattered, and I just thought that was amazing that he felt so highly of my abilities with working with these kids. I'm completely flattered. It would be more money, but I don't know. I think for right now in my life, I just want to work with those kids and not totally be in charge of all that. So yeah, I don't know. I still think about it in my head, but right now financially we have to get our own kids through school. Mommy doesn't need to go back to school right now, but I was very flattered that he thought that I could do that and that I would be good at it. So I thought that was amazing. I talked to him, I talked to HR and everything today, and the position's gone, my job is gone, but they want to at least get me back in a substitute position and get back in the door. And that's what I did a year ago. I started off as subbing, and then I got into this job and I applied and I got it. So I would like to get back into that, but if the only way I can do it right now where there isn't a position posted is at least substitute and get back in the door. And then hopefully in the new year there'll be a position that comes up and I can get back into where I need to be. So as for my viewer, no, you're not being nosy at all. I figured that by doing Vlogmas, you guys were going to start figuring out that something was up. And the fact that I was able to do that craft show, that's how I was able to do it. I was home every day. I've been happy at home. I love being home. I would totally be a hermit. Like, I would love to just live in my house and never go outside. Like, I'm okay in here. And this is my little sanctuary, and I had a great time the past 2 months creating my crafts and doing my first craft show, and that was wonderful. But I really need to get back to a job and some steady income. So I got up every day at 5:30. I was in my craft room and I was working, and I did that for 2 months, and then the show was Saturday, and then Sunday I started decorating the house. So last night I was absolutely exhausted. I was so tired. My hands were so dry and sore from decorating with the trees and stuff, and I just collapsed into bed. So I haven't been slacking, and it was actually funny. One of the teachers, when I left, she gave me a box of chocolate. She's like, those are your bonbons so you can sit home and watch your soap operas. So that's not what I've been doing. I've been working really hard with my crafts, and the timing of this, as sucky as it was to have to leave the job, the timing that I was able to have this time to work on my crafts and stuff was great. It was a little stressful spending the money to do it, and the fact that I made the money back really helped. It would have been nice to make some extra money on top of that, which was why I'm posting my crafts in my Etsy shop later today. So that's what's been going on since September 26th. I've been home and waiting for this work authorization card, which just arrived today. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get back to work. So thank you guys for watching. This is going to be Vlogmas Day 6. It's a long enough story, and I won't put you through anything else. So I will be back tomorrow for Day 7. Take care, guys. See ya.